Yo, what's up? Bringing you that MLB Show 17. So in this one, we're going to be debuting one of our favorite players, ICHIRO Suzuki. We got the 94 overall card when we did our spending spree a couple weeks ago. So the rest of our team is pretty much the same as it's been the last couple of games that we've been doing. We got Trout, Pepe, Jimmy Rollins, Utley, Brooks Robinson, Joe Mauer, and Miggy. But I'm excited to finally try out ICHIRO. I was hoping they would bring out a hardware series card, but they didn't. But our opponent for this game, the Las Vegas Dodgers, they got Carew, Turner, Gonzalez, Morneau, Blackman, Jones, Ramirez, and Carlos Ruiz. So a couple different players you don't normally see out there, and Francis Martis on the mound. But bottom of the first inning, we go ICHIRO leading it off for us, and he's gonna hit a grounder to the third baseman. Easy play right there, and ICHIRO not gonna beat that one out. I mean, he's known for his infield singles, but he didn't have it right there. Now we're going to the top of the second inning. We got Max Scherzer on the mound, the hardware series. The inside slider, swing and a miss for the strikeout. Still in the second inning, another 1-2 count for Scherzer, and the slider away, picking up his second of the inning. Now we're going to the top of the third, and another 0-2 count. The inside fastball got him frozen. Now we're going to the bottom of the third inning. ICHIRO up once again with a full count, and he's going to line one up to right field. So 2 at-bats for ICHIRO. Nothing else going on in this game, but we're going to go to the top of the fourth inning, a 2-1 count, and a grounder to Jimmy Rollins, and that's a pretty easy play right there. The good throw to first to get the out, and we haven't given up a hit yet this game, but we're still not doing anything either. Now to the bottom of the fourth, Jimmy Rollins is going to hit a banger into center field, and that ball is gone. The solo shot for Jimmy Rollins. That's his first for us, so it's nice to see him pick up a home run. That's what we want out of him. Still in the fourth inning, Chase Utley's going to rip one to the first baseman, the throw to second, back to first in the double play. But we do pick up a run in that inning and take a 1-0 lead. Now we're going to the top of the fifth inning, another 1-2 count, the slider inside. Got him chasing for the strikeout. Still in the fifth inning, another 0-2 count for Scherzer, and the inside fastball, swing and a miss. Still perfect through 5. Now we're going to the bottom of the fifth, and Miggy's going to get a base hit up the middle. Try to get a little rally going for us. We need some more runs. So a nice single right there from Miggy getting on base. That's going to bring up Brooks Robinson, and he's been one of our best hitters, and he's going to deliver with another hit right there. Now we got runners on first and second to start it off in this inning. Pretty good sign, runners in scoring position, but that's going to bring up Orel Hershiser, and he's going to lay down the bunt, and it's a pretty nice one right to the third baseman, but he's going to throw it to second. I don't know why he did that, but now we got bases loaded for ICHIRO. This is who we wind up in his debut. ICHIRO with the bases loaded is going to pop one up into left field, but we're going to test this arm right here, tagging up with Miggy. The play at the plate is not going to be there. He threw it to the cutoff man, and Miggy ends up being safe. So ICHIRO 0 for 3, technically 0 for 2 because the sac fly picks up the RBI. That's going to bring up Pepe Alazar, and he's going to line one into left, and his left fielder just misses that right there. 1 run comes around to score. Hershiser is going to come around to score, and Pepe was going to get the inside the park home run, but we lost connection. My man quit. He rage quit on us, and I'm kind of mad because we had a perfect game with Max Scherzer. I probably wouldn't have gotten it, but it would have been nice to try to get it in the last 4 innings. Still, we picked up the victory, got plus 39, and that put us to a 530 rating. So we got to play another game because that wasn't really a debut for ICHIRO. So next we're playing the Hurricanes. They got Gordon, Hamilton, Will Clark, Springer, Inciarte, Andrus, Montero, Suarez, and Danny Salazar on the mound. So much weaker team than the last one. But we're heading to the top of the first inning, a 1-2 count to ICHIRO, that change up, and we strike out. I literally looked away on that pitch, and when I looked back, I was out. So that's what happened right there. Bottom of the first, a grounder to Rollins, and a nice throw to get D. Gordon out. Good arm right there from Rollins, showing him off a little bit. Still in the first inning, and that ball is just gone. I don't know what that was, but Will Clark hit a bomb, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead early on in this game. We're still in the first inning. Hershiser with a low pitch, and it's a tapper right in front of Mauer to throw to first, and he's going to be safe. Really now, this is what's going to happen. Next batter up, the 0-2 count. Jammed him up, and it's a weak one to third base. Brooks Robinson charging in the throw to first. Man, we getting cheesed right now. Runners on first and second off 2 infield hits. And then the next batter is going to pop it up to Jimmy Rollins. He is there, and he's going to get the out. So luckily, we didn't give up any more runs in that inning. But we're going to the bottom of the second inning. The 0-2 count and the inside pitch. Miggy, what the? Miggy, did you just do that? Unbelievable play right there from Miggy. The dive and catch at first, but we're going to the top of the third inning. The leadoff walk's going to bring up Brooks Robinson, and he's going to rip one down the third baseline, and Mauer's going to come around, and he's going to stay at second. I thought about going to third, but that would have been a mistake. We can't be making mistakes. We make too many of those. Now runners on first and second for Hershiser, laying down the bunt, and the third baseman whiffs on that. We got bases loaded. Beautiful bunt right there. And who's up to bat? Ichiro with the bases loaded, 3-1 count, and he's going to hit a grounder to the second baseman, and he's going to throw it home. What are people doing? You got to get the sure out right there, especially if you don't have the infield in, but we still got bases loaded. Now Pepe's up to bat, and Pepe is going to line one into left field, and that ball is going to get caught. I was hoping it would go over his head, but it did not. We still pick up a run and go up 2-1 in this game. That's going to bring up Mike Trout, 1-2 count with 2 outs in the inning, and he's going to get the base hit up the middle. Hershiser is going to come around third. We're sending it home, and the play at the plate is actually pretty close, but Hershiser is going to beat that one out, and we take a 3-1 lead. That's going to bring up Chase Utley with runners on second and third, and Utley is going to line one into left field, and that ball is going to get caught. All Utley does is line out, but he's made some pretty good contact. Now we're going to the bottom of the third, and Hershiser picking up the strikeout. Top of the fourth inning, we go a 2-2 count for Miggy. Had the sick dive and catch, and now a dive from the third baseman to throw to first. I mean, it happens. He made a nice play right there. Now we're going to the top of the fifth inning, a 2-0 count to Ichiro, and he finally gets a base hit, the liner into left field. That's what Ichiro's all about. That's what we got to get him to do consistently for us. And if he does that, he's definitely going to be in our lineup. But we got Pepe Alazar up the bat. No outs in the inning, and he's going to hit a grounder to second, to flip to second, to throw to first. And that's a bad throw right there. Pepe's going to advance to second off of that. That's going to bring up Jimmy Rollins, and he's going to hit a grounder to the first baseman. And we were about to send Pepe home right there. Another mistake that we avoided, because we definitely would have been out. But that's going to bring up Trout. 2 outs in the inning, and he's going to hit a tapper right to the pitcher. He's going to field at the throw to first, and Trout is going to beat that one out. And we're going to pick up another run, going up 4-1 in this game. That's going to bring up Chase Utley, and he's going to hit another pop-up into shallow right field. The shortstop is going to get there, and that's going to be the end of the inning. Now we're going to the bottom of the fifth inning, an 0-2 count. Hershiser, the changeup away. God, I'm frozen. Now we're going to the top of the sixth inning for Brooks Robinson, and Brooks is going to come up with a base hit up the middle. So many of my hits are up the middle. I'm sure you guys already noticed that by now, but a nice hit from Brooks Robinson trying to get things going for us. That's going to bring up Oral Hershiser. 2 outs in the inning, and he's going to hit a nice blooper into right field. The right fielder coming in. He's diving for that one, and he's not going to get there. Hit right on the line, went over the wall for a ground rule double. Ichiro's runners on second and third, and he's going to pop it up. Ichiro has had so many opportunities to get RBIs, and we have failed him. We're going to the bottom of the sixth inning, a slow roller down the third baseline, and Brooks, the barehanded throw to first. That's a nice play right there. That's why we have him at third. That's going to bring up Will Clark. Already got that homer, but not this time. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. A big one right there. Now we're going to the bottom of the seventh, a runner at first and a hard liner to first, and Miggy, I mean, you made a diving play, and you can't make that one right there. Now he has runners on the corners. Ichiro getting it in as fast as possible, even though we got sucked into that little animation with runners on the corners, the inside pitch, and we're going to get out of the inning. So a pop-up to Brooks. Not bad right there. Hershiser pitching a pretty good game. We're going to the top of the eighth inning, and Brooks Robinson is going to get walked. That was back-to-back walks. We're bringing up Ken Griffey Jr., and he's going to line one into left field, and it goes right off his glove, I believe, and that's going to give us bases loaded for ICHIRO Suzuki. So once again, he's going to come up with a big opportunity for us to pick up some RBIs, and Ichiro is going to pop it up into left field. Come on, Ichiro. We need you right here. He could have had so many RBIs in these 2 games, but once again, we failed. But that's going to bring up Pepe with the bases loaded, and Pepe's going to pop it up behind the plate to the catcher. Come on, Pepe, you better than this. What are you good for? 99 everything, good for nothing. But bottom of the eighth we go. Sergio Romo pitching in a blooper into left field. That one's going to drop, and that's 99 speed on the base path. Not who we wanted. He's going to end up stealing second. Now the full count, the inside slider, the check swing, and we do not get the call. So now runners on first and second, a 2-1 count, and we're going to give up a base hit up the middle. The liner, Pepe coming in. The throw at the plate, not even going to be in time. 99 speed beats 99 arm strength. So now a 4-2 game, still runners on first and second, no outs, a grounder to second, Chase Utley to Rollins, the throw to first, not in time. So we missed out on a big double play. I don't know how we missed out on that, but still, runners on the corners, 1 out in the inning. Romo gonna force another grounder, this time Rollins to Utley, and we get the double play to get out of the inning. That was big right there. Now we're going to the top of the 9th inning, and Jimmy Rollins is gonna smack one into left field, and that ball is gone. His second home run in 2 games. That's what I like to see. A solo shot right there. Now we're going to the bottom of the 9th inning, a 5-2 game. The inside fastball, swing and a miss. We get 2 outs in the inning for D. Gordon, the inside cutter, and we're going to jam him up. Utley tracks it down, and that is the game. So we pick up a 5-2 victory. Orel Hershiser ends up being the player of the game. 7 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts. Jimmy Rollins had the home run, going 1 for 5. Pepe Alazar goes 1 for 4. Trout goes 2 for 5. And Brooks Robinson goes 2 for 2. But Ichiro had so many opportunities, not just in this game, but the last game, goes 1 for 5. He did have an RBI. He had an RBI in the last game too, I believe, but he left a lot of runners on base. We got to do better with Ichiro. Hershiser had more hits than Ichiro. That's pretty bad right there. Actually, Hershiser was tied for the most. He's a boss out there. The win got us plus 40, put us up to 570. But that is going to do it for this one. This was Ichiro's debut. Wish he did a little bit better. He did have a lot of opportunities. Could have had some big RBIs, and maybe the games would have been a little bit easier for us, but he's still going to get a lot of playing time after we do some more of these player debuts. So let me know what you guys thought. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'm out.